Hey everyone, I'm Aaron. Joy is behind the camera today, and we're the Canny Couple. And today we wanted to talk about our favorite garden prep tool. And this is a broad fork. So, this here is our potato patch. And we're up here actually close to the woods if you look over here. So you might think, oh, well, you've got deer problems. Well, we're trying to, put a fence up. Last year, deer didn't get into these. That's last year though, But what we're trying to do here is I'm trying to break up the ground here and get ready to plant potatoes tomorrow. So this here, it goes down very deep if you notice. And it is a workout, it is. I actually see a potato there I missed. So, but as you notice here, it gets up and way down in here. And what it's supposed to do is break this soil up so you don't have to take like your rototiller or something through it. This is just pure manual labor. And what I do is I slam it down into the ground to begin with to get it in there deep, step on it and pull it back. And I'll continue to do this through this whole piece here till it's ready for potatoes tomorrow. I will say this is probably the best method that I've seen getting an area ready that is by hand. Because otherwise you're going to be bending over a lot. This one doesn't require any bending over. You're doing it while you're standing straight up and you're turning the soil. So it's very, it ain't bad work. They do make, I can't remember the name of this one here. There's a couple companies, but they do make ones longer or with more tines. We went with the 6-tine one and the width on this one because of our ground being rocky. Because I was looking at the other ones, I'm like, I'm gonna get a rock stuck in those every time. But this one here, I was like, okay, I can go through it and any rock that should get caught in there should go between these holes. Because like I said, we have a very rocky soil here. But it's not, it loosens the soil up and you're not bringing the seeds to the top like when you do with a rototiller. Whatever's on the top stays on the top. Whatever's underneath the ground stays in the ground. And what we're going to do, like after we get the potatoes planted here, we're going to cover all this with grass mulch. So this will prevent the weeds from coming up too. But this is a very, it's going to take some time. I'm going to be working out here a couple of hours probably. But as you can see, the difference in the ground, just where I've went through this compared to where I haven't. So, it takes some time, but it is a very good, useful tool, especially for preppers. You don't have to worry about maintaining the rototiller. You don't have to worry about maintaining something electric. This here can be used any day, every day. Only thing you might have to do is you might have to tighten the screws every once in a while, or the bolts. Right here, it's very, where I'm going now, very rooty. I've dug up a lot of the roots the last year or so it's a little harder to get down in this area, just because there's probably some of those remaining roots that I didn't dig up. See here, I have to push down a little harder. The goal is to eventually use this on both garden and the potato patch, so that we're only using this sort of a no-till method, but we're still loosening the ground up. So we're not actually tilling it up per se. Ooh. Oh, why it's not grassy here is because we did put in last year garden, put the grass clippings on top of it, and it kept it down. And that's what we're going to do this year, is to make sure that we get this area good again. We're going to put down all these clippings again, and only thing that should be popping through them will be the potatoes then. So hopefully that will help. But I'm going to finish working through all this. You know, if you've got any comments, questions, anything you want to hear about this anymore, if you want me to put a link down for this brand, I can as well. Sorry, I'm already getting out of breath. But you know, I've got a lot more to do here and everything. But if you got any comments, questions, leave them down below, or go over to our link tree and check out all of our other content. And as always, thank you for joining us on the Canny Couple, where we work hard, live simple, and enjoy life. Have a wonderful day.